This video is about how to make face masks.
Okay, good. The next phase is to get your pattern. The best one to use is the Tiana's Closet pattern. This one really works really well. It's good to use some pattern fabric for the front face so it looks nice. So we've got this nice floral sort of leafy pattern. And then just get some plain cotton for the back. If we fold this over a few times, this will be enough to make. Oh, I need to fold a bit more, but it will be enough to make 2 masks at once. So we just need to cut out. If we fold it over twice, then it will cut out 4 pieces, which will be enough for 4 masks. 2 masks. So it just needs a bit more longer here, like this. Yeah, good. So then we get some scissors. The sparkly yellow bits is where the camera's focused. So just cut down that side of the fabric. So I'm making, this is an adult male mask I'm making. Then I'll make a adult female one next for Whale, for my wife. And we'll do some more children's ones for the children.
I can see yellow bits.
Yeah, that's good. That means there's something's in focus.
I can see yellow bits on the scissors.
We're filming at f1.6, but maybe it's a bit extreme. Shall we go up to like f2 or something so that it's a bit greater depth of field so there's a bit more in focus? Alright, we just need to make sure that these are fully cut apart. Good, so we've got these 2 front pieces. So we put these ones together, and these ones will go together. That'll look nice. So you want to have the good sides facing into each other. Right, and then we'll just get some plain white fabric. It's already been used for sort of making patterns, making trial copies. Let's see, how can we fold this? Hey, cool, but if you hold on to that, it's going to make it the video shaky. You just look at it and make sure that you can see what we do. Can you see what we do?
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't matter too much on this if you're cutting on the bias or not. Alright, so now we've got these inners. We've got 4 inners, and so this is enough to make 2 masks. You can put an extra layer on if you want extra filtration. You can have 3 layers. So just sew 2 inners like together, like that. You could just sew these together, but I'm just going to go for a single layer because I think it'll be alright. Okay, so let's go over to the sewing machine. Oh, maybe we'll sew it from this angle. It's really better. Right, so we'll just put this on straight stitch for this first section. This is a fancy machine which can do zigzag or straight stitch. It makes it a lot easier if it's got zigzag for this job actually. So I don't usually bother pinning anything when I'm sewing anymore unless I'm doing something real fancy because I just can't be bothered. Just make sure you don't get in the way of the camera, Corbett.
I'm only next to the camera.
Actually, I can move that, it's close to the siege. We'll put it on reverse thrust to start with. Oh yeah, good, it's working. Now forward. So we just go around this curved bit. reverse. Do the sub one. Okay, that's that one. Now we do this one.
Zigzag.
No, not zigzag yet. We'll put zigzag when you put the nose stiffener on.
Oh, stiffener.
Yeah.
That.
You'll see. See, like these are cut out pretty rough, but like it won't matter because like this is face masks don't need to be real nice. Well, it doesn't matter if they are a wee bit. The cutting's out a wee bit. The cutting out is a wee bit rough on these because they generally just they come out alright anyway when you're finished. Oh yeah, where is it?
Oh, it's. But I also we're not going to use it. It's this kind, but it's this kind.
Oh, I run off the edge here, but it's alright. So I can just we'll just go back over it again.
It's this kind of string. It's just kind of stuff. It's the kind of stuff that we're using.
Yeah. Okay, the next phase is to finish this with the nose stiffener, so we just get a bit of pipe cleaner. This will do, and then now this is a lot easier if you've got a fancy machine which has got the got zigzag on it. If you've got a plain straight stitch machine, you can still do it. You just got to sort of like go over it a number of times and sort of stuff around it a bit.
It's this kind.
Where'd you find that?
What's this kind?
Did you find the box full of strings, Corbett?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll put it back.
Well.
You can just sort of go along a wee bit, then pop it over and do a wee bit more. You've got a straight stitch, but or you can maybe even do it by hand. It might be actually, but this would make it a lot easier. So we'll just start. So we'll change this machine to reverse to zigzag. Center, Corbett, look where the camera is. You're getting your head in the way. Put this on zigzags. Put it in the center. Oh no, the threads come out.
That's I don't see wiggles in the thread. I can't even break this thread. I can't even break this thread.
See that? Because we've got the fancy zigzag machine going at the moment. That was turbo easy, quick. Now that nose stiffener's starting in. Cool, you're blocking the camera. Right, now what we have to do is sew one of these front pieces to the back piece. So what you've got to be careful to do is make sure that both good sides are facing each other. Alright, so we change this back to straight stitch. And we'll start on reverse. Right. Okay, reverse thrust. Then we'll go forward. Just make sure you've got both the top and the bottom lined up. You've got them around the right way. This line is a wee bit longer than the inner bit, doesn't really matter. Off extra off later, but we just got to be careful about where we're sewing down so that we don't run off the edge. Come down the bottom. Now we're going to go reverse thrust again. It's not. It doesn't really. You don't really have to because this is all going to be turned inside out and edge stitched anyway. So. much, but it's not gonna, it won't come undone, but I'll just do it anyway. Oh yeah, we can just trim off this excess here. Okay, now we turn this inside out.
Inside out?
Yep.
Still recording.
Yeah. Still recording, good.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, now we just fold this inside, make a wee fold so that those rough edges are turned underneath themselves. Go forward now. Oh, that's in reverse. It's good to get it nice and close to the edge for each stitching if you can, I think. See, I got a bit close to the edge up on this over here, as you can see when I was sewing the two together on the outside, but it won't matter because I can just fold it under it, fold it in again so it'll come out okay. Just going back a little bit, right. Around the corner. Go reverse here. Right, so now there's a special scheme you can do for doing the elastic bands, I find. Is you get some hair ties, just use hair ties. Anyway, and this is real handy if you've got zigzag. So you put it on zigzag mode, and then we can just run a wee zigzag stitch down the side, put the hair ties here with a bit of zigzag stitching, and then these will just go around your ears. These hair ties, this batch of hair ties I got from the supermarket, it's a wee bit shorter, but should still be okay. Okay, it's on reverse thrust already. Yeah, zigzag zag. Now I just need to put this one on this other side. Okay, it's already on reverse. Alright, it's jammed. Right. Reverse thrust.
Reverse thrust.
Yeah. That's all made. Good. Okay. Now let's try on the face mask. I'll come down to court height. There you go, look at that. It's got good elastic to your face and Bob's your uncle.